Part the Lumba was his cassette, my radio, and OTA, your boy Patrik Barfi, Sikasem, and your bro, and there and Ray 7 to 9 p.m. every Monday. Join us now in your Sikasem Hojuma, and see a time no cockacra. And there, Rebecca Bibikakra afa crypto, any crypto, and a BD, and Tamantawa Kakra. I say, Sister Waha, Obama, inspirational talk na fee no, ye free ha na yako. Iti, ye German na, or dear my sister say, Wabus, Obama inspirational talk. Iti yanko.
Me faction me damase. Na yebeka bibi kakra bi afa ye topic a yatune din choice. Because a choice obia to choice da, but ye mu bebre o ha ye fire adwin sheda nkoso. Say choose bibi or you're making a decision in life and I say you're making a choice based on 2 or more things there are some difficulties. You have to consult other people and all that. Personally, no. Nyama kakra bi a wo as an individual wobetumi ayɛ when it comes to choice. The first thing they say, first of all, you have to pray about what you want to choose, what you are going to do. And among be a pese wutu no, you first pray about it. Until whilst you are praying about it, no. Any kwan say much stress, it take over any decision you want to take. And here, no one could make a mistake. You need to calm yourself down. Calm yourself down and so no. Now what way advantages and disadvantages. Ade na opese o choose na bia wa ade ba akomienu miensa bia opese unya the best out of it. You pray about it. You do not allow stress to take control. You take your time, you give yourself some time, and then what way advantages and disadvantages, no what best suits you. Into we ni bibi kakra and name and more ebe abeche. Medamase.
Yo, that was bebre ne kakra o my o say you make sure say nneɛma esisa na me mmarahyɛ bebree mmom na wɔsi yɛ consult na yɛtumi de nneɛma atutu yie ɛyɛ na ɛno hia paa because emu bebree hɔ nom a hwɛ sɛnea ebi wɔ nneɛma si kɔ no a ɛman no yɛ deman sɛ nkoa bi akɔ sɛ wɔ start na woyɛ a yɛtumi de ne tu yie me nsuro bebree na choice ehia yɛda se bebree na ɛne deɛ ɔde ama yɛ ti ene sɛ na meka no yɛ program no yɛne crypto na ɛbɛdi ayi kakra ɛne crypto na ɛbɛka nneɛma kakra na wɔ crypto ho yo ti your topic no yɛ is crypto a good investment? Crypto a good investment? Crypto a good investment? You say na bebree yate about crypto, I did the way assume bebree about crypto ho a obi a ka di onim and yate stories about amanfo so a omo sika paa wo crypto mu bi mu anya sika paa wo crypto mu bebree susu a omo so lose sika wo crypto mu stories a am say we obi a wota te online kakra ne ade a wota te saa nneɛma no paa crypto you see abi didi bebree aso eti ho bebree no na wo hwɛ mu a te sɛ bibi a bibi a wɔsi yɛde ne to so ana sɛ yɛbɛhwɛ yɛ ho yie because sɛ wo nkyɛn na so bi ka na me invest sei na me nya sika sei wo mu a ɛsɛ na ayɛ nya kakra nti na pɛ sɛ ohu deɛ ɛkɔ so na deɛ na me so metumi ayɛ ni na sɛ the bottom line is yɛbɛtumi asɛm kakra na the future yɛbɛtumi de ayɛ bibi yɛbɛtumi aboa yɛ ma sɛ retire na that time ne bi ɛwɔ first income no we kakra bi da yɛkyi a yɛbɛtumi ayɛ ɛne ɛno koraa so koraa no a sɛ bia yɛnya retire koraa no sɛ sikasɛm no biribi ɛkɔ so kama nti wote sɛ amanfoɔ ka sɛ yɛnya sika wɔ crypto mu yɛnya millions, which is true. Wote paa sɛ ebi mu invest nya millions paa na ebi mu so yɛ no mu so ɛlɔsu yɛ nti the question is say the $1 million question and I say million bit question they say it was say crypto invest or crypto mana crypto be also invest mana nti na yɛbɛhwɛ sɛnea ɛsi teɛ loud voice out there especially say bitcoin ne ade it may be nice nipa bebree nyɛ sika bebree but ɛnyɛ ne sɛ easy comes easy go nti yɛn go through ne yɛhwɛ sɛnea crypto is here. Cryptocurrency. What kind of investment is cryptocurrency? Kind of investment there. A digital asset. To say I'm for timid a trade a transaction. It will cry timid tonyama. A bibia in see a coin or whatever. And you be idea and the coin be but Nina is based on online hey, as a token or whatever. Everything is based on online. And take bebree names bebree. Well, when it comes to crypto, I will be just a names in the dorsum. Now, I sika kasa currency I kasa to say your dollar, your pound, your euro, and all that and sanity. If you crypto names in the dorsum, like a crabby in nimno, I tenekeseno and no ebi ne bitcoin ne dogecoin Ethereum ne those things na no bibi a yɛate no de ase de bia yɛte na nipa bebree invest wɔ crypto mu te sɛ deɛ ɔmo invest wɔ stocks no na wotumi ato low ɛkɔ soro no watɔn te sɛ deɛ amanfoɔ invest wɔ stock anaa bibi sɛ mu no nti no mostly no ebi so also a ɔtɔ a ɔhodi no for a while I check kakra nyɛ sɛ bi ɛkɔ so ano atɔn nti more or less it's like more like your friend saying stock type no said will be at stock what me man atena hɔ a bi okra be 2 3 4 5 years ni ansa na ɔmatɔn no so the same way in a month for a year in him a couple of years atwa mu yɛmfa sɛ nyɛ couple kra be last year 2022 ni nipa bi ɛte fa so ɔmo ɛkɔ fam na ma cryptocurrency ne nyinaa the whole crypto world ne nyinaa no lose more money within a short time normally so about 2 trillion and yet sika ketewa the crypto the same as kind of amount for the transaction between the two BB a online but now is based online like paper sky paper currency and I say I know so there's online banking near the but no the only say usika na that account now the crypto near that type no who say any money na start to say your friend saying the other one since cost no as crypto is safe investment a safe investment and I'm saying carry a market crown no say in real wa but make a big crown for home make market straight say crypto yet safe investment yet ye bibi a was here need to be yet with me lose bibia just with the twinkle of an eye a bibi auto $1 and answer auto $100 a dear bit me actually not when $1,000 sana the next day so between us na even usika ni nyina akɔ na even 100 now the toy no kra na afei ni hobi it's a kind of like a risky business a kind of I say lottery type wontimi fa wani to so bebree you hu se nipa bebree internet is because it's more based on speculation enye bibi a what's your to so bebree enye bibi a betimi calculating so much so crypto is more based on speculation. Intimidating for any to be brave. The risk of investing in crypto, said the mechanic, a very risky. Reason being, the big reason is not. Yes, you cry. There's a woman. Meeting out to crypto to say the say you know say within 30 minutes na crypto me $100 na many be 800. Yes, I can say within an hour a bit me drop it from the 800 no I'm a famous can be destroy crana many be more the vitality of crypto no is so high. I know said there are others, investment vitality, but you can't compare to compared to crypto cryptocurrency vitality is serious. BBB delay na one share na one have when you hypertension. Until maybe some any BBB your retirement because any good for portfolio. It's not based on that. To me, and say maybe be a crypto. It's a bema when sabisi for mana dear beton. The reason why risky and the risk involved and the entire money is first one crypto is volatile said the can auto and china na kosro it is very unstable when I can say akora 3-year old we need diagram wa brena omre a co neba just say when you're tired and you're stable the swing in too much into wontumi ɛmfa life nyankɔhyɛm obi sneezy koraa yɛfa no sɛ elements koraa tumi ka biribi kɛkɛ na crypto ne nyinaa na ɛkɔ soro ɔsaa ka biribi a the next day na ne nyinaa saa akɔ fam nti no wontumi mfa retirement kɔhyɛ biribi bi a is just based on speculation nti no ɛnyɛ biribi a ɔsɛ yɛde ani to so saa yɛnanim sɛ retirement deɛ BBB I will say at least stabilize kakrama ama ubitimi would say at least ulu suska krana any match and as ulu suska BBB I will say a back because some investments are record it shows a track record that it shows say even if you lose money krana it is back it's based on that we cannot rely on crypto BBB because ups and down too much. That's why crypto has unproven rate of return. In name say saying we be say for the past in France 100 years in name say the stock exchange has been averaging about 9-10%. Crypto untimi and calculating this because of the way I sit here. Very difficult so to me I put those things in there together. And apart from that crowd, because say a person to person, middleman be any more and as a bank be government be any to me everything is digital and money thing regulations pardon of regulations near no and yet BBA it me regulating ye I know say they've been trying say Congress whatever other institutions in charge of those things have been trying so hard to be able to regulate it by any BBA ubitimi do any after said they make calculations correct the returns calculations but there are simple other investments that between calculate auto mutual fund between go back all the way about 50 years and see say this is how it's here. Very, very difficult to decide those between decide this animal or crypto. It may be a bit to super brave. Intimate fire need to sad and super brave. Yeah, making sure say yeah, and you be a dear who never quackushim. A dear who never quackushim because a hard dream say a dear who shares an never say and yet sir and yet we friends and yet stable sana ma yama be very cool. The next one has a lot of unknowns. In the name say the mechano crypto also cryptocurrencies names ne also say currency idea your dollar currency and as your way pacho I'll say obisi when brother I want to make 1 million from $1. How do I do that? Why? Yo, ɛnyɛ biribi a ɛbɛtumi de ani ato so kɛse sɛ wode w'ani ɛkɔto ayi so nsa bɛsi fam dɔɔso sɛ meka no te sɛ ordinary currency a ayɛ no wobɛtumi fɔme no deɛ online na ɔno so ɔtɔn anaa biribi saa na nte aseɛ ɛyɛ biribi bi a ɛden na yɛnyina nim sɛ yɛ metaa ka wɔ ha sɛ wo invest na sɛ wontumi yusu your friends won't me in church what you are investing in to a 10-year-old, a 12-year-old, and I say, Oba, what the 10 years, ultimate channel. Say, when I'm investing into 5 minutes, 5 minutes crowd, into 30 seconds, intimate chance I do when I'm investing here. That means say, wow, on TSA, Sana crypto, the blockchain technology, no crown, Ipa crabbing a tesa adenase. It's so complicated, even crown. Emphasis about coin nimni din kasepa in say Bitcoin. Bitcoin is a part of the cryptocurrency, one of them. There was so many of them. So then I make Bitcoin last year to the demon cry. I don't know, being mobile catch me up to now. Him say, Minimum power for me, the founders of the Bitcoin cry. They had see bit home. That's how it is. And so there are so many cryptocurrencies, different names who are founders no cry come fast so yeah. But see, which take the noise out there, which the and a crypto, you see people will invest in crypto. See here, about 72% of American population cry almost hesitate they'll put their money cry into crypto. Into the noise out there now, we are tiny bit research. Yes, and a tea because you see Tino, because a friends will be at least will be investing into what if you say you are losing out. It's now so the mechanic be investing. No, yes, cry. You probably be hesitate some commission. Even 68% cry they don't even trust crypto cry. Ushima about 8% of the American population pay and are investing in cryptocurrency. Yet, better noise out there, kosu gidi gidi. A man in you say you are losing out something. You are not losing anything now because people will be investing. And yes, stable, sir. The volatility of it is so risky. The next one, so next one, the fraud issues when it comes to crypto. The fraud issue, very wild. As at first quarter of 2023, now fraud okay, it's over 400 million. 2023, it was a plus because a year before then, it was way above it because we had the 400 now as compared to last year. It's about the 400 is about 70% less of what happened last year. Baby bia because regulations near the near juma because say kind of like a speculative type of investment, now the way the transaction blockchain they understand the any way my fraud okay I understand say there are so many fraud okay even the currency paper currency near the but also the rate we need to know because the other parts there are more regulations, banks and all that. It's a money yet a denkakra. Hey, yet it is so and a side baby so at the mechano. A month will be a bit me, seminar would see me bit me at near form near a crypto near tom. Hey, it's I'm not saying say Omo Hunina yet. It is about so be person committee crime and also person committee fraud. Now OPS can be no person or person be a obetia for honum you should that side no media. Hey, hold on, brother. Is there any good profit in human trafficking? Okay, we don't do that here. So, yeah, we don't do that here. Anyway, so, say, airco ni na no. Nipa bebree hɔ nom a obi pɛ so committee fraud a nkyɛ biara yɛ nyina hu a friend says Sam Blackman Fried, the FTSC was BBI. It was very hard. A month for tour. I feel all of a sudden na bra wa scan na she. No stories bebree. What take off to Island bina or Chile. Let's show me and if you're not giving a step up a man over. I'm say you're finding the guilty. I'll go through the court system. Sanya manina. Yeah, it's okay. Nti yɛ make sure sɛ ɛyɛ biribi bi a sɛ amafo pɛ sɛ ɔmo kɔ fraud na bisa na a simple way a ɔmbɛtumi ayi on so many ɛwɔ da hɔ no nti no sɛdeɛ meka no nyɛ sɛ obiara ɛnyɛ ɔmo a ɔmo yɛ no nyinaa na ɛte saa but ɛyɛ easy sɛ amafo bɛtumi akɔmite financial fraud ne through that side nti no wo invest wɔ biribi sɛ mu na one like the blockchain system no ɔmo use no it's so hard to understand all those things. Wouldn't saa nneɛma no nyinaa na wokɔdu sika na no crowd what is a crypto, office crypto ni nane Bitcoin. No, they are different ones. Into one have invest to na unim seni city and also no ebetimi afa usika. So no, I'm up for try yes Congress almost try so betimi I say ebetimi I be a betimi the different regulations near the aba, but as at now, the my into money it look very risky still. We share the different crypto laws and adoptions, so and also no ABBB the same thing. We share countries be crowd horma cryptocurrency. We share 9 countries near doing China cry be more banded cryptocurrency cry completely, but countries need be so fat, Salvador, Central African Republic, the mind say currently backed by by law or use. Even US akran say transactions near they are started coso nipa be are started your friends nipa be are started companies ni bebree ebi kura almost start etimi the crypto to ade ebi wa aduane kura na pese okoto a ebi start asset ba hwɛ mu a big companies pa ni ade na beginning no almost start saying drew point almost saying come start age crypto ni ade no na so hold you on for now. That means there's question somewhere. Microsoft ni ade na ebi bia na come so be use. I don't know yet. MC they are still not there's a pause somewhere. It tells you that cryptocurrency and BBBA right now because we had the price is so serious. You can just buy something within like say $100 then within a year crowd. No, within a day, bit me be $1,000. Another day, bona de ni hobby. Intiama money a question kakra ho. Said the mechano, the other law enforcement friends other financial crime enforcement network near the try say they do their best on meeting yamana. But for now, no, even Congress in their own person try to make a BB to set stocks pepe, but new ni timinya pɛsɛ yɛde nneɛma toto yie but so far no ɛtoto yie nti yɛntumi ntɔ yie no yɛntumi mfa ɛho nyinaa nhyɛ mu saa wohwɛ the US government koraa no is looking forward to create a central bank digital currency which is CBDC no sɛ ba a ɛno bɛtumi ama different things happen anaasɛ bɛtumi change nneɛma bebree which is going to be backed by US government nti ɛno bɛyɛ different story but for now up to now no ɛnyɛ biribi a yɛbɛtumi de ɛho nyinaa hyɛ mu saa taxes sɛ deɛ meka no cryptocurrencies dɔɔso but a few ones now on my legit kakra na say it may go through the system I don't know the treating is the same I know so go no so avoid the taxes to crypto no so what ton now what to be now ton it said what stocks are no ton so we hold in a short term obetua capital gains the same way as what stocks are what trading in quick anyone you do more than 1 year which is a long term now the same way say the goods no so na you so no untimi avoid the taxes na it has to taxes I will say bem I will say utimi tua nti no untimi enyi free ma chisa amafo bi untimi ka say asa wo do sika kusi wo ara bibisa yeah from the Kenya na yɛhwɛ cryptocurrency is it bibi a wɔ sɛ yɛde ɛtumi yɛ for your retirement and a few companies almost started some try sɛ wɔbɛtumi ayɛ self-directed IRAs a wɔbɛtumi use cryptocurrency de ayɛ but at the same time very few ones wɔbɛtumi sɛ wɔbɛtumi ayɛ take tax advantage ɛwɔ so to sɛ deɛ nka bi a we invest in 401k so bit me tax next year nneɛma ni nyinaa no ebia government no etimi BC CBDC na ebia ebetimi achange ama but for now na deɛ enye bibi good na yɛhwɛ ne vitality ne to a enye good for a long term investment especially retirement me forward next deck ni ankohyem when I talk of next deck I'm talking of retirement ne saa we investing in 401k ni ade no fa ni nyinaa ankohyem because we betimi alusuni na and would be question to see me fan so 200,000 question ma one hwɛ ade bet na wo be 500,000 the next day ni na betimi asako nti me emfa long term investment ye friends a real question no and a good idea should I invest in crypto nti from nyama ekosu na no so far no cry no still you be investing in crypto now even if not in our retirement I'm say 2022 in what happened. Crypto crashed big time. Only over around 2 trillion. At that time, now as I buy, and people started, talking about analysis, saying their stories about the crypto world. Investing in this animal. On Twitter, there was an account called Confessions. So they make an nye biribi a wode baabi a wompɛ sɛ wobɛtie firi mu a try kɔ Twitter na try say get to know more about confessions na stories amanfoɔ ɛka fa crypto ho, people that made millions of millions na ɔmutumi lose no just one day, millions of millions ɔmutumi lose now one day, which is very very just one here with nya protection koraa nti no sɛ de meka no ɛnyɛ biribi a wɔsi adi ɛwura nyinaa hyɛm saa. You can go there na wate saa stories nyinaa ɛbɛma wo a sɛ woyɛ biribi a meka nyinaa yɛnim bebree hɔ no ma ɔmfi sɛ biribi a special obi a one start yɛ investing term ne ade no ɔfi sɛ ɔbɛtumi de wei ayɛ biribi a as a backdoor bi a recoup deɛ kɛwɔ sɛ nkɔ start saving term a wanyɛ ne nyinaa bi a wanyi kakra wɔde 50 afei na bi a wɔ start kora invest ɔfi sɛ wayɛ late nti na ɔpɛ sɛ ɔyɛ saa. Sɛ wowɔ sɛ ne bi a I'll ask you to go to confessions na tea stories no na tea a wabɛhu sɛ biribi a wɔ sɛ wodi ayɛ nti plain and simple investing in crypto is not a good idea. In the see build the world. See it me build the world to a point say, especially you retire, a bit many bibina also ye jayachi suyi. We had the process of building wealth now. Won't mean use crypto for now. Won't mean use crypto. The best way to say you be making sure say wealth near your address your build there. You use crypto because it's not a proven a record building wealth yet. So you'll be able to build the water. There are different ways, not the normal process way, and the normal crown, the process different ways. A bit me, a become wasem, not yankoha. It's better way. A bit me, any day, bit me, build the water. And the same. The bottom line is that you make sure say you build the water, build an air steady, slow. Kakra we invest in. And why crypto there's too much unknowns about cryptocurrency. Which me. Say they make an crypto I don't believe say echo anyways. It's not going anywhere. It's gonna be with us. But as at now, and yet BBB it me prove say a bit me and you should build the world. Crypto nye BBB a bit me it me prove say a bit me build the world. It may me for her show. In fact, especially your retirement, me in fact and question. Get rich quick, get rich, look as a crypto is see bit me a society. Get rich quick, the last nakushima dia itimisi. So if you say waka nyamantu tu in waka training idea, bit me get with financial professionals. Professionals and so bit me help who build it. It doesn't matter the age. I build it worth gradually. And also bit me get in touch with us. Here we can help. Information you go on, bit me send email. Bit me aboa na kakra also what me build it world. Yanko obviously me person me build the world now me person me build my catchery. So build the world no catchery like make can be crypto and you was say and also we use you make sure say it will be building wealth a gradual. I'm saying last week we talked about how to be wealthy and you say and yes say be crowd who's can be bring one build the world and yes say me make his can be bring one build the world but the discipline, the consistency, because we're building a discipline. One of the things we here discipline power a building world. Well, we here discipline power, and yet one day pay a bit me one day whereby it be all in the lottery a fine and I say inheritance but and yet plan. I'll be team say me train my renewal trans and I say me train my inheritance my friends say maybe my parents, my uncle, whatever, and son be I also to make start to say build the world gradually and all that. Usually people that almost start to say build the BB, you do inheritance out in some more yard, you probably be lose money now because or need the answer no trends over it time we need discipline, we need any AB or team away. So that's how world building it is. It's sanity. A BB a gradual is a consistency, also discipline. ɛno na ɛbɛtumi ama wo abuild the world anaasɛ wobɛtumi abuild the world ama watumi agya bi akɔ akyire nti the idea sɛ ɛdɛn a wɔsi yɛtumi making millions ansa na yɛtumi abuild the world wɔsi making hundreds of thousands ansa na yɛtumi abuild the world no na ɛyɛ saa na ne yɛadwene nyinaa yɛ akɔ get rich quick no na ɛnim sɛ easy come easy go get rich quick saa ne teɛ that's the reason why most of the time people that win lottery no ɔmo lose nyinaa because they are thought process and answer their mind no it's not because that kind of just just be about all of a sudden because we need that mindset no we need that world building mindset no to me what's the way yeah me I win a lottery heavy amount no I started their building no I also but most of the time we 10 biana I think it's 9.999 people winning lottery they spend it all because they don't have that mindset, that world building to mindset. It's a money hard drink but so what try so be what kakra if say we are later the process that will be building world no will be 1 year or 20 years, 25 years, a status or build now office while you the same thing. You might not get the same amount and but now so say the more more here. And it's saying I say the build it me see a shima build 25 years. No start to say this for that's the discipline part na make no. It's $100 crown every month be or they told for so many years, 25 years, I retired by 65. I'm saying $100 crown every month for 40 years. I'm saying me is going to be close to $1 million. Hey, so me train 10 years, number be 35. Me the same. Instead of saying be $1 million or close to $1 million, now I'm free be 900 something. No, we say na about be 400, about be 500. Besides train another 10 years, which is the 40s now, and it's net. Yes, and yes, and now who's saying what boy anymore? Na a month will be on do that point now, so you should trick be to me to catch you up with say one starting term. Bona one shini bona kwa kudi nyama bi achi na afei no get rich quick no akobam a and so no easy so betimi lusu even kakra wo nyina it may focus too much on those things no crypto at this point you betimi like I say one of those get rich quick no like I said, is it going? No, maybe in the future it's going to be BBB I rely on when the US government ultimately creating a digital one now backed by the US government. And I say be a Congress and I say other nations to me passing laws be a bit me abwa ama the vitality rate no and the unknowns no and those things now woman the reasons why money is so risky no it bit me minimizing and I say it me eliminating at that point it bit me aye it be a bit me be it bit me investing more and that's a bit me rely. I mean you can invest in but it bit me rely on more. But at this point as at I'm talking right now no and you be so reliable you be a bit me investing a bit me retirement now because the more person did agro kakra say be depending on how much you make and that's depending on scale one or say it be a bit me 1,000 be me investing in my share bit me I can guarantee you say with 1,000 to money acha be a week or 2 or 3 bit me be 3,000 the next week no bit me say lose scanning na into why already so person who be a bit me lose so and how and be a 200 crowd to me the two yeah and Chebia, I'm say last 3 months, it's last 2 months, say. Yeah, I'm say last month. Now me now say me be talk, the talk so they make and see companies ni be omoji. We'll to be na we so risk moves in city ultimate crypto na there. We to be $60 the same. They change the next week was say me sa ko hwade na menya nyusu into the ho because hwade na fee na dey am to $60 and I'm 180. Sana that's how it dinya. But this $60 within a week or so na the number 180. So it makes it so easy, very, very attractive, very, very attracting. So bit me because in TFS say $50, $60, and I did try menya in $1,000 I send kamenya. But that's how you get in. The moment track why am I saying this? All because confessions now making about Twitter now when you start hearing about people's stories now it is very surprising and I say it's very it's so sad about dear crypto brave. It be more almost 401ks almost life savings the crypto. Yes, it made them a millionaire. Some of them they instant millionaires just like that not happen because no be obey 300,000 400,000 than the 401k mu wakuyi ni nyina de akwakoto you know and also the auto at the mechanic cost just like that within a short time no on a million year day usually no within a million with the 400 within a week or two month now when you're million I don't know also pulusika 99% in pulusika 100% more and omulusu ye said they make almost 2 trillion and a mafulusu musikano it be tomu a fee at the ISA it be equity line of credit at the yes anymore. It imagines what equity line of credit now they are quite what they would die. I could see our would die loan at the acquire when not this situation happen. And money very scary. And money very, very, very scary. In a 401ks, yeah, they it the reason why I was saying say we have to know the situation, that loudness out there, the amount for you na crypto na DNG na me toy na menya say no. Yes, it's true, but any BBB it bit me rely on too much to extend say it be you see your retirement at the crypto. You're very careful. You're very, very careful. One she because the way I'm for this year can and I say especially this generation the TikToks and this way everybody is looking for get rich quickly. Everybody is looking for to get money without working. Everybody is looking for passive income. It's yes and now I shall this baby I don't know what is going on about this generation when they talk about passive. You're always talking about passive income as if say as a year juma na unyeska and yet you're very careful. Me and fire retirement. I want to me pa said they make kind of crypto is not going anywhere. I have that strong belief say it's not going anywhere. And ko baby because we are siko the way are the systems nyama is na it just sad no ibedru baby ebeba. But the way I see us starting on, and the way I see corner, the way regulations in NISO, the way is so much. Say it's too risky. So do investment now, and I say retirement, especially your retirement now. Because a crabby would the grow, and I say try fine, but men yet what we say with me retirement na kwakushim with the everything kwakushim men yet the amount for ye ni be amount for tom fee at in nakushim because we started with 100,000 okay we started with 10,000 okay and a core 100,000 I'm in tom fee we want back story say I will come about how I'm say office and money na free no never we school kwani adia so retire near the also downsize near the or yes we downsize this guy on turn in yemen now turn fee to me be no the toast or rent baby or lusus canina just mungo yeah call stories ni be become more about these stories about how the crypto world no dia send you see a month for send you see for yare na amanfo de retirement na akɔhyɛ mu a ɛde ɔmaduru da it that side no hia me hear me, pa, because me see those stories. No, it was something that I had. I know, say, your fancy say, not long ago, there was a stock exchange call form to a point. In fact, 2009, 2008, a call form out to the point. Some for me did it. And no idea 1 day pay. And it to me, it said, yet say crypto to me, it's crypto bit to me. I wipe it, just be million, be 1 million, a trillion to be wipe it out just like that. And yet that point, people were a BB a neighbor, it grew out to me, send it to say, hey, and no crown, it a key time, a graduate son the could drew on. It was about 9,000, dropping out the way to almost half. And no crown you see and TB that. No, but look at the time it's at here. Back when it is. See the same thing on a 4,000, 9,000, call 4,000. If you see anything now. The last time you check here, I'll crown I'm saying in number 37 something. A BBA, yeah, ultimate fact crypto and compare. I know say sometimes people can say, oh yeah, it's true. Investment, we have to take risk. I was here taking risk when it comes to investment. But we share the mutual fund. Your 401ks you're investing in, the things the 401ks you're investing in, and cry say vitality too much no cry. No. You intimate fan compare crypto in any way. Now share those ones no cry now. Our track record, the record is there. We know to say the American, we know so for the past 100 years, the mutual funds there. If it's a mutual funds, try BT S&P 500. Even average more than that, depending on the things you buy. And even the stock exchange, you can S&P 500, it's about 9%, 10%. It's I'm say we have 10% all the time, and no change say if we could 100, you can't even calculate. We should have seen one of the reasons why yes, so recently intimate calculate say intimate fan to say every year beyond on average, we say our crypto. So it's so hard to calculate those things, because of the vitality, and they are meeting 1,000, it's not wiped out, gone forever. No. Yeah, I will say, yeah, careful when it comes to investing. Yeah, see, yeah, 401ks, yeah, retirement, the question. It can be say you could break into the about we talk about so office work and I say office also invest here say yen fire yen kwesi get rich quick yen ko fast yen back door na e be follow proven record and making people people let me retire with dignity. I'm people let me invest well gradually. We can talk about that. I talk about it all the time here. Be on him say based on that principle, because if that principle making so many people millions of honestly have made them millionaires. It will follow those principles. And so a bit me would do the same. A bit me do a question. Me and rush bebree. I know say sometimes in say make no when you say as a kwaja and it's a trainee to a jaw ampa but still no obetimi I started bibi kakra when you bibi kakra bi kra na ye kyerɛ sɛ wanyɛ bi kra and I say yes obekwa kulusu sika nyinaa ti make bi crypto is not going anywhere by any proof any record be a kyerɛ sɛ yɛbɛtumi I rely on it so much ɛma nneɛma yɛbɛma nneɛma ayɛ wei nti yɛbɛkɔ commercial break aba yɛkɔ commercial break ba yɛbɛtoa so ɛwɔ ha no neɛ kɔ aba. Daddy Lumba ɔse ɛyɛ sikasɛm. Mpanyinfoɔ yɛ anyɛ sikasɛm yi a wɔn nsa na ase ɛyɛ nkoraa. Ɛna yɛ topic no ɛyɛ is crypto a good investment? And I'm saying so far, maybe I can't could do say crypto is not going anywhere. It's here with us, but for now, no, and you be also say your life in that shape, especially your retirement near the shame. You know, Papa, any or see what can or said it all. Papa, when the way you better a month for already, said also. Say apart from the fact that crypto is risky way of investing, no, there's less regulation to safeguard the investors, and it's very addictive. And people should be more careful before going into this type of causal environment. If you have some money to invest for a long period, then it is even best to put that fund in the stock market while the price are low now. Papa, someone can you've said it all, but nipa will be one catch say the stock market price is low right now. The whole idea is say stock a form crana na manful free. That's the time cross or more because I have because in say catch up history or records or HSA catch up. Example na me make about ethical form see we no. Eti papa can apart from say it's a risk no regulation be anywhere to me put in place I be safeguard the investor. No, so they make no in the end be happy, here's some Backman Friday issue, yeah, of full suska just like that. Only you'll be cool inside, but Musan can we seek and that's a bit punishing about Musan can we seek. Intinya BB also they rely too much on this risky investment. The other ways are able to invest. It doesn't matter. Say you did 50, you did 40, even what the 60 krana, you bit me invest here, I'm a boy, and that's a one start here. Investing is very good. Say with this invest for your retirement starting early, you know, say so starting tema a year in BBB a my baby bree, more money. It's no starting time a but I say one starting time so na time be a drew be a best start be no. I will say to me making sure say the discipline is there. We making sure say we are very consistent, right? Very consistent. Person me say can be a bit me investment, a bit me be a bit me a boy. Pacho mama me e kakra bi wa na me hwa de yɛhwɛ 1 2 sɛ mehwɛ sɛ nka yɛbɛtumi ayɛ numbers kakra ɛyɛ na mepɛ sɛ yɛtumi yɛ numbers a ɛbɛtumi ama yɛyɛ wei yo ɛti sɛ wadi 20 wadi 50 there are some things when you do a ɛyɛ de ɛbɛboa na mmom wo starting in term a ɛyɛ so good when you start in term. There was a calculation be about how people nipa mmienu na baako started so investing from age of 18 now or the 8,000 a year at 8,000 a year for 8 years and we jai when invest be and time on jai na baako so started from that time or no invest from the 28 in fact will be already by 19 to 27. Now I could start it from 27 all the way to time of retire. Still one catch it. You know, say well, yeah, for just 8 years now. It tells you that when you start earlier, you're very, very good and it helps. But you will be dry and starting saying the best way, and that's so far by far what we know, and they say the quickest way, which is kind of slow, people see that slow, but the quickest way to build wealth is being out of debt. Why? Because if you are out of debt, you can invest more. You see, when you look at this economy, we say we spend about 100, almost 1,800, close to 2,000. Average Americans spend close to 2,000 every month on the things that they can avoid to spend that money on. Or that means we have like a car loan, we have like a student loan, credit card loans, furniture loan, TV loans, so many things we are paying. A bit me avoid. You know, when we have our income, that income, no, why? Because we have to make those payments. You see, by far, our most wealth building tool is your income. Your income is the most wealth building tool. And so if you give all that money away, you have none to invest. But I'll share the system, listen, you sit here, and I'll share the life you lead here. Most of us know all our income, you spend it on the things that you see, if you are spent or if you are paying for your past now, you won't have anything to save for your future. Say if one starting now, and that's what you're starting to cry now, too much payment. All you have to do is you have to adjust and make sure those payments gradually will year through life. Then you have more money coming to you to invest. And see, averagely, so if we are spending about almost 2 grand, a bit may avoid there. Imagine say we the 2 grand beer every month be we see with that 2,000. So every month be see with that 2,000 no krana say what the your friends say 50 now retire 60 67 krana. At least bit me make bibi. Me share what had say 2,000 no 50 years kra or the 50 years. At least by the time I retire no we say 2,000 from 50 time I retire, which is 65, 67 now, will be 1,064,000. 1,064,000. The things that we have to make sure say we are doing is say if we didn't start early, your position be if you say we it's like we are confused. Because when we say time you have to calm down and make sure that you take those payments out of you off you first, because that is what is kicking us. That payment, we have too much of payments. And say we call a program you call Patrik Barfi on YouTube, Facebook, and I say we call your friends say High Life Radio. Have my year program a bit me within 24 months. At cry about 28 months. It doesn't matter how much you owe, which gradually with me a year free hold on, depending on how serious you are, how determined you are, and how with me extra side work. And I say with me adjust when your man with me a kind of free. At the average we are spending about 1,800, close to 2,000. I say if we can take that money away, that money comes to us. Now we can invest more. It's number one. If your position be it is if you say it is I say it's all it's a no hope and I come down and the situation in may get rich quick be may crypto be may fire last now crypto so because the vitality of crypto because what do 50 na kakra wo home can be a 50 be 100 2,000 be every month be na start with shima in this year within a short time. It's nipa just say nipa your friends say trillions of money wiped out just like that. It is me and fat in na question. I was said lifestyle changes that also to start to say we make. So me the copy breed and I'm me changing me making sure I'm taking off. Or say me changing my lifestyle. Or say me changing the way I me didi. If you be at a restaurant na me didi. If you go the be a restaurant now could didi and then it be happen. We did it once every week and as once a month or restaurant in the beba in ska betimi ase wo de bia wo kwa adwuma na wo to aduane a in nim de besi but wo de aduane ko de bia so a in de besi in ska betimi ase wo because wo to aduane every day 5 days no say $12 $15 $10 crown I spend ya $10 about 50 which is about 200 what debt betimi towards it, and all this is for a season. And you throughout your life now, it may be 50, be 2,000. Your friends say payment I'm making. I'm not talking of bills. Bills, the idea between or see electricity, or see we say mortgage, rent. Those things you cannot avoid them. You'll pay. Unless it be a mortgage, what your mortgage a flow. But other bills, or see a trade. Those things I need the but no crying minimizing. Hey. But other payments need to be avoided. It's a car payment. Those things need to be avoided. If so, what did that age, age cool what you have to do is also scale those things down. We start to say we scale those things down. Into number one, most of us we are in that situation because we don't know what comes in and what goes out. Mostly, yeah, we know what comes in. You probably will be on my offering and say, make it in a year. Most people can't even tell you how much they make a year. A lot of people can tell you how much they make. No, we know what you make a year. I will say just instantaneously. Also, to make it say a year. Now, if you don't know how much you make a year, be only how much you make a year. No, it's also most likely say we name how much I'll spend it. That and only idea back one. That's the first thing I was saying. Budget. Ebe mo hu sa de no. We start to say budget. The ebem na the out, especially what goes out. Now, when you start budgeting and start knowing what is going out, all of a sudden, as we need a beeper because there are so many things you are spending on and you be one spending on because most of us we just spend on the things or things we don't need. You see, there's a need and wants. You spend here and you want. The need here, we need them. Yes, I need to cry a dream and dream. Those are the Army can say a forward. We need food, we need a place to sleep, shelter, and when we sleep, maybe a done we say utilities. Apart from that, we need transportation and clothing. Those are the 4 walls we need. And if you're tight, that's where we go. We make sure that those things are covered. Other ones not can want. And if we are in tight situation where we think no hope, we think intimate if it's maybe a Juno and you start thinking about those things, you secure those things. Anything extra you want. Now you can let all the extra things go away. That's how you start. But the only way you bet me who's money now is you paying attention, making sure say you know what goes out every time. You will spend it. Now all the status of yes, I pay. Most people, when they start doing a budget, start paying attention, start knowing what is going on, what is coming in. But all of a sudden, will be an see cancer. They be an na fees can start a soon. It be a battery. Now you have other bills to pay out. You have other payments. Now between the extra that money now, but started the torso. And yeah, no, they said the mechanic. I will see it to me within 2-3 years. Now we see it to me side in free home. It say adwuma no yɛbɛtumi atiki overtime a yɛbɛtry sɛ yɛbɛtiki overtime deɛ yɛde kakra bɛka ho ɛnyɛ no so na sɛ side gig bi na yɛbɛtumi ayɛ anaa side hustle bi yɛbɛtumi ayɛ these days no there are so many things you can do extra Yeah, try see kakra ka ho. Into all of a sudden, your budget now, near be near say, a campaign or ye shed ye coso. Into make sure say be and for baby. You make sure say you over time this high hustle. All of a sudden say who make it extra be 1,000 with the cow they to say with the cabe 20,000 now extra 1,000 now they to swap 20 months that money. Now, good was when you start paying attention, start doing all those things. Now, it's like you can see the end of the tunnel, can see the light at the end of the tunnel, right? Yes, people that do that, they go extra mile. Because I feel so drew on them. Say 1,000 krana or so force you be almost nothing. To all of a sudden, at the end, can be taking the bed so many years to pay. We be 18 months, no year flow. Now we through. I remember says can you na payments now about. Now you can put more money, but you may put more money or investment. Into one, you make sure say you do a budget to we know what is going on. We are paying attention. You make sure say every money that leaves us there's pen $1 $1 crown kwa brown. We be fine. Now we are na extra be a baby no. They are 2 year debt so. This I can in every one. Now no say wutimi saa nneɛma no nyinaa wie na sɛ wonni biribi da wɔkyi a wobɛhu sɛ all of a sudden biribi happen, emergency be happen so now you're going back to the credit card again. Now you're going back to borrowing again, going back to the bank, going get a loan again. It's the obetimi ayɛ ebetimi aboa no sɛ ɔsɛ yɛde biribi to yɛkyi. Emergency fund. A period of 10 years and every American goes through some emergency beer, they would need money. You see the start and they say when you look at the numbers it's so sad. 60% of the population, when there's emergency right now, 60% of the American population, emergency right now, $400. We don't have it. You see, emergency 60% of the population, you need $400. Either say you have a credit card, you have a bank, and I say you have a family member or a friend. 60% it need 10 look at your friends, I will need 10. Say emergency see $600 umunya. But if you on country say no make it. So do I only get you won't make it. So most of us know Sani money you need 400. You need 400. It's BBC $1,000 credit bobo. It I will see the BB 2 yechi. It now you're making sure say we are eyes open. You share is care you share the bar. Come on. Now you're trying to see obstacle na which is your friends say car payment no say money man na wo kwam no student loan ni ade ebi wo no student loan we school 20 years still that's what you want to those things apart from say obstacle na wo we ni cry you are paying interest on them too. Who pay interest on them, which is not cool. Now you try see you no so free on ma now na we see the be 2 years. The rule of thumb they say it be about 3 to 6 months of our living expenses. Living expenses na any day. Say if I spend 6,000, na me do running my household every month, my mortgage, my D&D, everything I'm paying now is 6,000. That means I need 6 months of that. Why is that? Because in case of any emergency, even if there's a job loss, that means I'm secured. Meet me running me fee without any changes for 6 months. That time there, no any juma. Even when a couple cry there, because the likely will say moon nabels will job at the same time. No, and a high TB crana we use partially the old bar. So within 2-3 months, I must affiliate emergency fund now go back. Here emergency fund after see 3 if you now now for the say now you the 90 years baby intimate go back. Make a 50 years old, but we have to take our time. You have to be disciplined. And yes, we'll be called baby run it. Because instead of making a steady just say people that go through the process I'm teaching you right now, I'm telling you right now, within a period of between 24 to 20 years, 28 months, they pay off all their debt. It's that time cry near the 52, 53, you start to say after be invested fully. See, it did 53. That's it. So 2000 make any now buy home. That's it. Me say the invest here. It been 727,000 by the time I be 65. So that means we don't have to rush. That means we still have to be the discipline part. And I even cry with that. I can tell you, say something is not right because that means say even we hear Juma Krana, one kosro, one ko any a friend saying, when you any increase, which is not true. There have been an increase. Even the 2,000 crowd, oh yeah, no crowd, maybe could do point in the bit me across room. Now your emergency fund. That is when we start investing so they make an investing more. Now with 15% of our income and you be a retirement. Which is why I said I need to call a retirement, maybe 401k IRAs near Adentia. One would job or 401k. That's a 1 year. Too many go and I say just as you choose ka was a pet. Adentia. Most companies match bibi kakra or 401k either 4%, 5%, 3% match match in anything. The match no just say ebia or say sika with the betum no first 5% no ebia me double amount every dollar bia just ebia every dollar bia me de betum bia no or double na mana $2. And in bia me you for free. It's me menji. So we share the numbers here too again. Very few people, more than half, a little bit more than half, and they have 401k to me match. Sky they for free no. Most people apart from say obu oblivious to those things no obu unconcerned those things most people want to invest. But there's too much payment. In Tikakrana, obetimbi invest no. Also what J no the koye payments no. Also what J no timbi koye bibi because esa iskana enso no. So it me clear sa obstacle na make any free one now. Obetimbi sa money na John what just extra money na ede ma for free no. That free money no yenje no na fi set nyaka. If I drink kusi crypto so be bresi epase yentem. Even though the age no yakoyenim, but still the discipline, the consistency was tries it can still get you somewhere. It's now you invest 15% of our income. That means if if they say make 50,000 a year, at least 7,500, and you invest in. It's a match I was swap. Which is that maybe it's 5% match also cry, then nothing but double 10,000 a year. Let's say the 10,000 every year you go your account to from maybe 53 all the way to 56 67. At least when you retire, your social security bar a bit me so and so extra money. Then basi ye mean a say the social security na a plan. So what do we do from there? At that point, you invest in those things. No, most people are be already 50 years, already 65. No, at that time, most people know if you any who be school and that's what more brand new. But so ma be one time final ma start here. Now when you college, we be start with the college fund so to a mom. Do on a nipa be bro or say maybe college fund to a man and some of invest. When it comes to finance, I say we say it's not paying near church or the answer anytime BSBS here or say we take you even cry oba take care of you first. Now only the strong can take care of the weak. When you're stronger, most likely won't even take care of the weak. It won't invest it for yourself for anything. We need any investment for yourself for your retirement. Now invest it for your kids. And you're right, you're not a bad parent, but it's not right. Because I did say Eddie will be retire. But the any setting say when himself ban college and so on college. Until you invest first. Nyama to 2 years no start investing man. Because okay, na invest man and say akra na your bed. There are so many ways obetimi aye programs help them to be able to go get scholarships. When your scholarship obetimi started from community college. So obetimi first from school enye yibibre because we niska school had never one work for. Yes say school we dey me pepper then why me fe no no be more money than say or out of state to be more money. It's animal no also you start planning. Now you're putting kakrama your friends and college fund, you need Koraswa, now we move on. Your house you need house a bit planning for down payment for a house. If we don't have a house, average, most people here at that age, will be a house. That point, after all this, we treat your win area, every money you throw into the house. You throw into the house, you throw into the house. So all of a sudden, we want to say, house and I can be take you 30 years now. We want to fee, it take you 18 years, 15 years now fee what you know. Now imagine say what your house a year or emergency fund. You're doing 15% of your retirement. Now what your house a year. Let's get in a bonus mortgage say 1,500, 2,000 yeah, never was imagine the obetimi short time with that money. And there's a plan. The American dream is not over. I know so many people think the American dream is over. A planning. Your plan on any juma, but their plans are a year juma. You see, the system was not built that way. Say a bit will be a mistake. They will use you to run the system. But the other plans are won't make use of you, sir. The use now make say planning in such a way say be here be quiet bema. They will be your interest. Be here be quiet bema. They will be your interest. You see. So we share to say the American system 53 years. That's a make us 2,000. A good your friend is say 2,000. A 2,000 every month. I tell say maybe 67. It be 727,000. But actually, say if I say 14 years times 2,000, 14 years, and I mean my yes, I don't know. 14 years, and 72,000 crown at 14 years now. Scan Camina Capano, a bear 336,000. But then it me jump could see 700 and something thousand because of the growth. The growth never compounding growth is the same way if you are making payment on the other side. It is a matter car. Let me try scan and cause a bam home rather than me try says scan home. The same way, and yeah. See, if people are they try to avoid that interest rate, because they make it so easy. Oh, I don't know, kwaje car, no kwaje, now we interest rates so. You see, average American from 25 all the way to 65 make a car payment. Average car payment is about 6 something now, 640. If you're investing that from 25 all the way to 65, it's about 4 point something. It's about 4 point something. Man sounds so lazy. Man sounds so simple. Especially if you have friends. Now you tell them, oh, I don't want to go take a car loan. May try say, me I see we cry now that kabine koche ma. I said you wouldn't answer cry. But sana system ya no. But rather out tobo now to me see now that the also on kakra cry. na 10,000 mikra no what wadi mu a we better say obi akwaji 50,000 na office why purchase no them na we payment because otua as a interest rate untua hwe you're saving the interest rate. These are the things that am I form, am I down? Yeah, one you want more making more money, 150, 200, you can make it 300. And so no, at the end of the day, who's can be because the payment is too much. You know, the certain back cry people that we share almost 70% of the population live on paycheck to paycheck. 23%, I think a jumping up more than I think it's more than 30 now. Make more than 100,000, but they live on paycheck to paycheck. You know, their plans are working. I know maybe up to now, all planning your Juma. At least up to now, in your Juma, just do what I'm saying. It doesn't hurt because if I'm telling you to get out of debt, that's if you don't like it, you can go back to the debt again. If I'm telling you, say, invest 15% of your income, that's a home pa. What me jai? No, you see can crab back. But be able to go through that process. Maybe but can't you say I don't want to go back in debt because it's so sweet. It's so sweet. Imagine so why you Juma na be able make it be a month. No, the influence of 4,000 baht. That 4,000 we be 1,000. 3,000 na yo there. One MP. You know, and say over sacrifice about 3-4 years. Then what long enjoyment for that. By any means, it's what the 50 year. That's what we say. As a time new kujao, or even 60 krana. That's a time new kujawa. Don't rush into crypto. I will say it again. And interesting, because crypto is so bad. What I'm saying is a crypto. Any records beyond now. Any and it's so reliable. I also do retirement to be akushim. As a hypertension now they bro. What they are in bro. I will urge you to go to Twitter, which is now X, right? They could read about confessions, no, about people's story. I'll go through the crypto world, no go through those things. Now, see a month for I'll urge you to do that. But it's now no, it will point out whereby say, you're starting investing. Now you through your life we are. Remember, because if we don't have a lot of payment, it's so easy to say more money stays with us. Because if your friends say you need na see utilities are. Dia kanyina no especially as I trade and cry with ya na dia kano. I am more. Now you can invest more and do other, maybe so be able to invest in properties. I bet you start to invest more in properties. Also invest in mutual funds. You see, when you look at the funny thing is that when you look at amount for when they are thinking, say there's a different investment out there for the rich people. And I said, no, the same thing. Just say the more I win your money, then there are some investments be a bit which any secret fool be by a level of comfortability. And I say, Ska wanna be a more take that risk and cry. There's no secret be for and I say the Amafufi say investing it was say complicated and sana papa in papa be people people that are millionaires. I can't the so-called millions. I'm talking of net worth millionaires. I'm not talking of just people as net worth. That means some house, some BB account, investing in normal investing in mutual fund 401ks near the first 5 million. Most of people one or more after 5 million, most are no different level because there are some investment. Crowd says can I won't take that risk. But the first 5 million, a house, mutual funds, 401ks near those things sana after that maybe different things be there's no secret any investment be a full there's no any sanity a sanity Nti ama me nyɛ adwene sɛ biribi foforɔ bi wɔ hɔ na menyɛ daakye bi menyɛ sika bi ansa no makɔ. No, the same one. ɛno na ɛde wobɛkɔ akɔduru that level no woatumi ayɛ saa. Nti now we have more money because now we are not bothered with those payment bebree no. Ɛtumi ayi saa nneɛma nyinaa obstacles na ɛfiri kwan. Sika bebree ba yɛ ho. Now yɛyɛ investment, different things yɛpɛ sɛ yɛtumi de yɛ. Ɛtumi atwa dan ka wie, ɛtumi ayi afiri hɔ gradually. Na afei wotumi sɛ nneɛma biribi wobɛsɛ wotumi ayɛ. Nti no menua, American dream is still there. It depends on sɛnea wobɛsi ayɛ wɔ ho. It depends on the life a wopɛ sɛ wolidi. It depends on the direction a wopɛ sɛ wokɔ. And it depends on the people that you surround yourself with. Because if you have people that think the American dream is over, you are around people that think say the only way you can survive is take loans, credit. But if you are people that think say that thing is not for me, and also it's funny when you look at the percentage there. You see people think say the rich got richer, and as they got the people got rich because they leverage. But I say opposite. Okay, I say amount for about 82%. If you say amount for yeska because say omuji loans and also use credit cards. But in actuality, 6% of millionaires pay and they work credit card. Or balances or credit card. So at the same time, 10% of millionaires are work companies. 10% pay energy loan. It's 90% now energy loan. The idea say idea was energy loans and sign idea was no, and it's never true. Why say who will be and now wanna be office we seek the first thing that comes to your mind is inheritance, will be the inheritance. But you'd be surprised that 90% of millionaires are self-made. 90% of millionaires are self-made. Started from the ground to see them struggle nobody draw. And and you who saw but in the and yes, so complicated. You do a so sophisticated. It was easy. It was easy, and so was talk crypto, and so always sophisticated. And yes, an investment that year. And yes, an assigning money that year. But sorry, I agree. And then you say you be answer. We can just simply say to say they make a millions be broad how they got there or invest your 401ks or making sure so much die off. By the time we be our trust, we're trying to die off or investment for 1K because or the extra money na demand for free, would defer taxes. Those things in the follow the discipline, the consistency. Say every percentage 15% I would do all the time. Nyama to 2 year increase could be a 16%, 17% now feel all of a sudden starting in 10, 30 years, started 25 years. By the time we knew 50 now or invested for there 20 years, we will sika bebree. American dream is still alive. I know there are so many people that tells you, and is there I said, we that's when you drew. We make it fine. We say me child care, we say me but ni depend on seeing you be see also sacrifice kakra. We never be free work. We sacrifice now you never be free work. We say never be start here them because say payment net toss one money thing. With the 10,000 crown every fee na emu already emu be 4,000 eco payment. As my sister, let's end so that it doesn't matter the other fee. And so that I did back with a higher pie lifestyle creep. Lifestyle creep maybe I love the community. I love the community. You try to make a year juma 2, 3, 4. You try to increase every year be increasing. But guess what? You increase every year be it may increase, It says can you did that lifestyle creep in that mania. You discount already until you go out there. Say you make it 50,000. You try to it may increase maybe 60,000. That's it. A car you use most of the akoni for us at 10,000 be cover. Nti de biara no yɛpɛ deɛ ɛkɔ yɛn mu ba yɛn ankasa deɛ financial yɛn kɔ yɛn mu da lifestyle creep no which ade baako a nipa bebree paa yɛ calculate ne yɛdi awie na nim sɛ ne yɛsi yɛ no okay yɛ sɛn yɛsi yɛtɔ ade a yɛsi the rich and the poor thinking when it comes to the rich ask for how much is the whole thing. The poor ask for how much is it a month. Send me 3 a month, 400. Oh, I said 400 a year because we make 10,000 a month in 10,000. Or if you say 10,000 crown, it will be 5,000 a co-payment to no jack. How much is that? 500. What 500, 400? We see. By the time scanner is an asa, it will make 100,000, 150, 300, 200. You see, you pay a toy account man. You're looking out for the next one, by the next 2 years. Because kana cycle. So you make this capa. It say abase wako enim kakra age na when one starting tema. Don't rush into get rich quick bia. Go through the process of making sure you're eliminating the things that make you spend so much and make your paycheck it towards some intimate. Most of them a payment. To be now the money stays with you. Now you can invest more. Don't panic. You still have time. Even with the 60 krana, the only thing I with the 60 I may advise cram back on say. Instead of so retire 67. No? I keep on saying 67 because yeah, we are 1960 up at this point, your retirement is 67. It is 67. Ubit me a track which you kakra. Maybe away in 70, which ubit me aye. I'll be to start investing. What is 60 cra? In first made this 60 years. Now try say we invest. Say they make an set me cause it's 2,000. No? Now to me trips can actually age in question. So we retire 67. No? We retire 70. And look at me 400,000. So now retire. In them says when you 400,000 in the at least we invested that money now. The stock exchange has been doing about 10% now. That means every year, you probably get about 40,000 extra apart from your social security. And it doesn't matter situation beyond. They will starting tema here, but one starting tema only choice. Sana also here. But don't panic. Take it cool. The status will follow process be. It can be so far process no and do baby. That means it's not working. There are other processes out there a bit me aboa. But one I mean say wow can say leveraging. You have to be very good before leveraging is going to work for you. You have to really know what you're doing. Yes and yet, but if you don't know what you're doing, you will pay too much interest to the other side. But if you are interested, yes, side and say so we invest more. The growth about rather so we need the way between more. When I can say I don't need too much. If you stay aware, it doesn't hurt. Crypto to baby. Say it become a proving BB yeta. Then between so but now as we talking, cryptocurrency any BB between the to be especially when it comes to retirement. Especially see BB ekushim medium fee one fee because the stories I mean me read you was I don't even want to go closer. But I know say it's not going anywhere. I know say BB there better watch. I know say BB there at a point senior here can be used, but for as at now it's not a proven record yet that you follow say you could invest in now. Now. So you making sure say your dream home and son you invest it. And then yet the entire American say 50, 60 years and say most people now be why invest it, why starting investing to do that point now no person yen in time. But we krana and krana bano this generation crowd pen quick we are that type. It doesn't matter your age, krana say we invest in crypto. udidi agora be fine, but don't put all your retirement. And I say after our retirement crown, there are people that make a lot of money. After putting retirement, and they still got a chunk of money. Do not put that in there. Put in a mutual fund. May fund to crypto. Be loosening now. But the time I specify one, he say most people know if you say why late, it's no PBB quick. It's not me, but that age in it's not like it's just for them alone. Yes, sir. And crypto. Most people crying that age in common tea. We not see omunye crypto ni ade no. It's for you na mum. And yet it's crypto na akwa investing in say age akwa nim kakra. Another thing so go an age kon nim kakra na because any adena nya say kra. No, don't do that. Make sure say at least kakra bi obetimi from time bia. It doesn't matter even with the 65 kra na, because what it is initially you need to social security to be brave. As I'm talking right now, by 2034, say if the government doesn't do anything, Congress and come up with something, if you know more social security no crown, so better. Yeah, so better. It didn't find rely. I know say yeah, this country they will do something about it, but it needs say reliable because it wasn't social security. And say it was say a share 100%. A BB and I will say best support here. The government keep on see introduce you 401ks this animal bit me abona waso asivu into nya kakra wa hanoma I was say the wo de wo no ebenya no wa wo de no more than the social security no but we show more percentage may use social security about 90% 80% no is so high. The government no class almost had the rules about since from 2025 we year juma normal 401k you found automatically they will say enrolling on panel work for free. Why office the internet government or more yes animal now. Said with that animal now or crasta amount for one people will rely on social security, which is very risky. And also we rely on it doesn't matter your age, it doesn't matter baby a point I withdrew via crypto in free at this point get rich quick. At this point and you're safe. At this point and you're stable. At this point, the vitality rate is so higher, and you be also rely on. So you make sure that you stay clear of it. Like I said, at the same time, so I know say it's not going anywhere. A do point, a basat now, no, in that point now, you bet me I rely on it too much. Yeah. See, and I share your topic, your affirmation of the week. Affirmation of the week is saying, this week I'm a magnet for positive thoughts and good deeds. I'm a magnet for positive thoughts and deeds. The affirmation of the week name. Yeah, this week, yeah, I'm a magnet for positive thoughts and good deeds. That's affirmation of the week. Yo, see a timeless one. Yeah, baby. So they make every Monday, 7 to 9 p.m. Your Hanum is Casem. Bit me do questions about bit me a chipping. Whilst will be episode share with that. Bit me a chat box. Bit me a calling. Information be bro on my be a episode joining now. Bit me in every Monday be a share her. Nin is Casem Juma. The be a meka a year ye ba na ebe is Casem Juma. Adeba Kwame can say build the water. Yes, some nneɛma bi a ɛne sɛ yɛma no free akwam. Nneɛma bi ɛne sɛ one ɛyɛ sɛ bi risk, you take risk or see minimize risks. Risks when I'm talking of risk, I'm talking of insurance, mortgage insurance, auto insurance. Those two, auto insurance are compulsory almost all the states. Mortgage, most of us we take loans. We be no loan or my own mortgage. They are fine. Stability, long and short term, and most of the short term is covered by your job. Long term, what job I am cheap before $4, $5, what outside the boarding. I didn't some here sign money now build the water. That's a won't take off sign maybe BCA. the money is coming from your pocket. Health insurance, a big deal. It doesn't matter because steady chair say the hospital now need health insurance. Just 1 week, be 30,000. It is happening twice at 60,000. Most people that file bankruptcy, health insurance, medical bills, one of them, and then more file bankruptcy. Life insurance, mouth to feed in Kwana, we hear life insurance. Who dependent in Kwana, we hear life insurance because we depend on you. The life insurance is going to cover for them. It's going to help them when you're not there. But so who be dependent in Kwana, you don't need it. Those are friends saying long-term care insurance and with 60 years we here. With 60 years we here those things no. So you making sure say you take that risk no. You take care of those things in here. No say we here sa money be or get in touch with us. You bet me about email ni phone number be get in touch. Those are the things so we invest so we be more sa money na. Or advice, financial advice, anything, we can help you do that. With me at 703-981-1910 and I say with me and there are two email patricksolution@gmail.com or pnybarfi@hotmail.com. With me at Yasani Mani Nabi. Before say I would say make sure you spend wisely, save intentionally, and give generously. This is your boy Patrik Barfi. Monday, 7 to 9 p.m. every Monday. Sikasem. Peace out.